Good afternoon, this is Shaman Oracle reading, and this reading is for the sign of Scorpio. I'm using 3 cards. The Plant Soul card on the left is called Copaiba. The Divine Feminine card in the middle is called Our Lady of Guadalupe. And on the right is the Shaman Dream Oracle card called Winter's Dream. The Copaiba plant is a great natural solution for pain relief, insomnia relief, reduced stress, and a feeling of being high without taking such particular drugs. The key is to use the pure essential oil, making sure that you are not putting synthetic ingredients on your skin, inhaling them in your lungs, or ingesting them. Copaiba essential oil is steamed. It is distilling from the gum resin that is trapped from Brazil's Copaiba trees. One of the wonders of Copaiba oil is that it has the ability to interact with the endocannabinoid system. This endocannabinoid system is crucial for our survival as it plays a most important role in maintaining homeostasis of the human body. For the endocannabinoid system to work properly, it requires cannabinoids. Such compounds are made by our own bodies and also found in nature. Such compounds they come or are found in the form of cannabis. When the cannabinoids receptors are triggered, they produce in turn a variety of physiological responses such as pain relief, insomnia relief, increased appetite, reduced stress, euphoria, and even the feeling of being high. The 2 receptors of interest to us are the CB1 and CB2 receptors. CB1 is found in the central nervous system, the brain, and spinal cord. It can trigger the feeling of being high. CB2 receptors are found in the peripheral nervous system, immune cells, muscles, skin, and vital organs. When triggered, they will not get you the feeling of being high. What has that to do with aromatherapy, you might ask? Well, because of the beta-caryophyllene, the first known dietary cannabinoid approved by the FDA as being safe used in food for its flavor. It's also found in black pepper, cloves, hops, rosemary, and copaiba, which binds the CB2 receptors. Meaning when you use copaiba, black pepper, or any essential oil that contain beta-caryophyllene, you activate the endocannabinoid system without any psychotropic effects, meaning you won't get high. It's kind of like having gluten-free, naturally sweet cake and eating it too. Huh? Good, isn't it? Well, that was a bit longer on the plant spirit, but I think it's interesting to know. That's why I share it here. The soul plant of the Copaiba helps you to harmonize your inner strengths and leave the hamster wheel of indecision. And the Copaiba plant helps you to dissolve so-called stored wounds. That pain that is controlled by the brain and now can be healed by the power ingredients of Copaiba. The Copaiba oil is often used as a booster oil because it intensifies other oils in their healing powers. Copaiba oil is also suited as a skincare oil because it smoothes and soothes the skin and also can remove some blemishes and irritations. As a first aid oil, Copaiba is for your soul's benefit and helps to overcome sadness and pain. Say this affirmation, Scorpio: I let go of being unforgiving to myself and others, and instead I am soft and compassionate. Again, I let go of being unforgiving to myself and others, and instead I'm soft and compassionate. Last time, I let go of being unforgiving to myself and others, and instead I am soft and compassionate. Copaiba is good for all chakras, but especially for the root and heart chakras. Now we come to the divine feminine card called Our Lady of Guadalupe. She is also called the Empress of Protection. She is the personification and powerful protection of a mother's love. Her image is believed to have miraculously appeared within the tilma or cloak of Saint Juan Diego. She appeared to him 4 times, and the first time was December the 9th, 1531. She spoke to Juan in his native Nahuatl language and asked him to build a church in her honor. They were standing on the Tepeyac Hill outside Mexico City, where the Spanish had recently destroyed a temple to the mother goddess, Tonantzin, an Aztec goddess of love. Juan Diego tried to convince the archbishop of the authenticity of the appearance of Guadalupe, but without avail. So he asked Guadalupe to give him a sign that would help to convince the archbishop of her identity. She then appeared to Juan a final time and told him to collect the Castilian roses, which are not native to Mexico, that were in bloom at the time, though the roses at the top of Tepeyac Hill. So he gathered the roses in his cloak, and when they fell before the archbishop, they could both see the emblem of Our Lady of Guadalupe inscribed on the inside of Juan's cloak. Her image on Juan Diego's cloak has become Mexico's most popular religious and cultural symbol. It hangs above the high altar in the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The Basilica is the most visited Catholic pilgrimage site in the world and the world's 3rd most visited sacred sites. Its preservation and its mysterious creation have been a fascination for scholars and art historians for centuries. It seems to be deifying the laws of nature, both by not decaying the way a natural substance should and by having been created in what seems to be with a single quick action or one fell swoop rather than with multiple brush strokes. This now infamous image is worn as a symbol of protection from banners in the army during the Mexican War of Independence and on the backs of migrant workers to shield them from being whipped, as well as on modern t-shirts and tattoos to protect believing Catholics and gang members with the exceptional love of the divine feminine. Even if we have not felt or experienced such motherly love, such true force of such loving protection exists within us, and so we can give it to ourselves. The energy of a mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere, whether within the world or within your own heart. The message is that this energy of a mother's love is here. You are mothered and taken care of, and you are advised to ask for what you need, Scorpio, okay? Juan Diego asked Our Lady of Guadalupe to give him a sign to prove her identity, and she so gave him her image emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been considered holy ever since. We human beings are very special because we have free will. This free will gives us the opportunity to ask the divine for assistance. All we have to do is a child's simplicity to ask for the impossible, to have this believing heart and humility of a child, and we can be met with more love than we could ever imagine. And love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection, is the message of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Now we come to the Shaman Dreams oracle card called the Winter's Dream. The Winter's Dream is about gestation period, sanctuary, and conscious awareness. The Winter's Dream invites you, Scorpio, to go within. Your life force longs to turn inward, so cast your gaze toward the deep and hidden places in your heart. Take a rest in the sanctuary and safety of your soul and be at peace. This is not a hibernation, so don't fall asleep. Take your awakened nature into the stillness of contemplation and know that this act will replenish your life force. Trust that the seeds buried inside your soul long before you were even born, they slowly become awakened with spring's arrival. But is the card's message? Don't arouse the seeds too early. Instead, surrender to the stillness of winter's dream. A winter's dream has the power to lead you into a slumber where you could lose consciousness and become caught in a nightmare. So, set your priorities so you do not act on anything leading you to a slumber and a nightmare. Instead, let a winter's dream bring clarity and transparency to your heart and soul. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream, so you will be guided to your chosen destiny. So, that was for you, Scorpio. Thank you for listening. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope you come back next time when I have a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Goodbye.